welcome to a new ship tour. Today we're gonna take a look at a Swiss pearl of Scylla and ReiseJung. And this video has been done in cooperation with ReiseJung, as I was one of the cruise managers on board of this ship for one cruise. And we're gonna take a closer look at the ship in a couple of seconds, but we are starting as always with a few general facts. The ship was built in the year 2013 as a river venture, was recently refurbished and taken over by Scylla in 2024. It's 110 meters long, 11.4 meters wide, and can take up to 133 guests, and it has a crew of about 38 crew members. It is now registered in Switzerland, used to be sailing on the river Seine in France, but since 2024 she's on the Rhine and the Danube. We're starting our ship tour on the lowest deck, the Emerald deck, and there we have 7 double cabins and 4 single cabins, so cabins with only one bed, specially intended for single travelers. Here we have the gym, which is rather spacious for a river cruise ship, coming with different kinds of sport equipment and also some weights. And here we can take a look at the pictures of the Emerald deck. Of course, I also included the pictures in this ship tour as always. We're then continuing on to the next deck, which is the Ruby deck, or the middle deck. Here we can go up the stairs. An elevator is also available between the Emerald deck and the Diamond deck. And here on the Ruby deck we have the restaurant, which we're going to take a look at now. You can see a bit of the atrium, but we're continuing now in the restaurant. The restaurant is pretty spacious. As you can see, there's a lot of space in between the tables, which is not common on river cruise ships, but here you have a lot of space, big panoramic windows, and a quite modern and nice atmosphere. There's a big buffet in the middle of the restaurant, and usually you have a buffet for breakfast, a salad buffet for lunch, and the rest is served a la carte. Here we can take a look at the pictures of this very nice, beautiful restaurant with comfortable seating, of course, available as well. And we are now leaving the restaurant again, heading for the atrium area. Right in front of us is the cruise manager's office, and on the other side we have the reception and of course the stairs leading up to the Diamond deck. Here we can see the elevator, and now we're heading into the cabin hallway. And here on the Ruby deck we have 31 double cabins. Those are coming with a French balcony. The cabin on the Emerald deck have windows that cannot be opened. I will show you my cabin in the next video. This ship here, the Swiss Pearl, was chartered by ReiseJung for 2 cruises. One cruise from Passau via Vienna to Hanau, and I was on board for the second cruise, which was an Oktoberfest party cruise. We will see a bit more about this in the next video. In this video I will also show you my cabin. We're now heading up for the Diamond deck, and on the Diamond deck we have the heart of the ship, which of course is the panoramic lounge. Here we have a small area that can be closed off from the rest of the lounge, which is like a library with very soft and comfortable seating. And now we are heading into the main part of the lounge, also with a lot of space, a very modern interior. The ship has been refurbished in 2024. It was sailing for Vantage. As a river venture she was having a rather old school interior, but now she looks very bright and modern. And here we can see the lounge on the pictures as well. The furniture is not only looking pretty good, it's also very nice and comfortable. And now we're leaving the lounge again through the library and heading for the atrium again. Also here we have an exit and of course the main staircase and some more showcases for the onboard shop. And now we are in the cabin hallway of the Diamond deck. In the front we have 4 suites, then we have 1 master suite, and the rest are double cabins. Except the last 3 cabins on the starboard side, those are single cabins again. We're heading now all the way aft of the ship, and there we have the so-called bistro, which is a second lounge that can also be used as a restaurant. There's a possibility to set up a buffet there, and you have big tables, so it's also usable as a restaurant. It comes with a glass roof and offers some fantastic 180 degrees view over the stern wave. It also comes with an outdoor area, which is quite important on this ship because, as you might have realized, on this ship we have throughout the whole ship 3 decks. Usually the ships have 2 decks in the front and 3 decks at the rear part, but here on this ship we have 3 decks all over the length of the ship, and that gives us of course a lot of space inside the ship, but it also means that the sun deck has to remain completely closed when the ship is sailing under some low bridges, and therefore you can use this part here aft of the ship, also of course quite important for the smokers. We're now heading up to the sun deck. We can do that from the bistro, heading up these stairs, and here we can see the sun deck. It is a pretty typical sun deck, comparable to most other river cruise ships. Some do have a pool or a golf course there. We do not have this here on the Swiss Pearl, but otherwise it's just like on any other river cruise ship. We have the same furniture, we have a bit of shadow, but as you can see here, it is on the same level all the way to the front, so there's no lower part in the front, so this sun deck has to remain closed if the ship is sailing under some low bridges. But here in the front we can also go down the stairs, and there is a second outdoor area which can be used if the sun deck is closed. Here at the bow we have a second outdoor terrace right in front of the panoramic lounge. This is now also the last part that we're going to take a look at, and now we've seen all public areas of the beautiful Swiss Pearl. In the next video I will show you a bit more about the life on board, and if you like this ship, make sure to check out the website of ReiseJung. I will include a link in the video description, because this year in April we have the sister ship of the Swiss Pearl, the Swiss Splendor, which is exactly the same, just 25 meters longer, for a cruise in the Netherlands. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in the next video.